why Germany considered to be #1 attractive study destination in Europe, because it's ranked on the 3 different criteria. Of course, the standard of education, it comes with the quality education at very affordable price. So the average cost in Germany is not really high, considering also, that Hamburg is the second biggest city in Germany. And also the opportunities for the life and career. A very big percentage of students, as you can see, almost 70% of the students, they would like to stay in Germany because they like the country. As I mentioned, the health care system is good, a lot of job opportunities to get some practical experience, practical knowledge. So SRH was founded over 20 years ago. We have over 2,000 students, very international. We have 70% of the students actually national students and from European Union. It also shows how good the university is, and 30% of international students, of course, not a big percentage, but still we would like to grow bigger, in terms of internationality. This is our aim as well. When it comes to the private universities, to look at the accreditation of the institution, this is actually that shows the level of the education and the quality of education that is offered at that particular establishment. And why students choose usually Hamburg to study? Because it's the second largest city in Germany. And do you know what is the first one?
Berlin, of course.
Yeah, of course, Berlin, yes. So after Berlin, of course, Hamburg, and it's not far from Berlin, only 1 hour train ride, and it has the highest GDP in Germany, which shows how strong the city is. Very, very modern, very open-minded, beautiful. Over 100,000 students, studying in Hamburg, and it's a main location where we have headquarters of Mont Blanc and Nivea. This is some pictures of our campus. We have cafeteria, very nice old building in the city center. It's located right in the city center next to the lake, with a beautiful view and the terrace. And the classrooms you can see a little bit empty now, but now they're full. This is a location where the campus is located, next to the lake, city center, not far from the shopping areas, and very beautiful, as you can see, very traditional. Students can always, during the breaks, they can go and chill by the lake. Hamburg has it's also considered to be the gate to the world, because it has the port of Hamburg. It's Germany's biggest hub for export of food. So export and import of food such as coffee, cocoa beans, tea, spices, and that's also considered. That's why Hamburg also is considered to be a global leading location for the food industry. Okay, and since we have the biggest port, it's also a global leader in the construction of ships and aircraft. Currently, we're offering master programs. Of course, this the program variety will get bigger with the time, but for now we're offering 3 leading programs. So just to go deeply into the programs, that the structure of the programs, the duration of the program is normally 2 years. That gives students 120 European credits. Of course, on the right side, you can see the tuition fees. So classical international business and leadership programs, of course, covers such areas as marketing and finance, HR. That includes the internship. When it comes to the practical part, students can do either they can study at our partner university, or they can do 1 semester of the internship to get more management experience. Software engineering also very also for a 2 years program, or just you can say 4 semesters as well, the same price. This program actually covers during this course you can choose a specialization. So you can do the elective either in media, mobile, as you can see, automotive, medical, or financial sectors. This is very good because it gives the students, an option where you would like to focus more in which industry. So supply chain management also covers covers, of course, in depth the supply chain coordination. There are some of the IT subjects also involved, like as you could see, big data, right? Some focusing on the strategic side of the industry as well, and of course, when it comes to leadership and management, some subjects are available as well. Look at the application process, and of course, we understand that there might be some students who don't have, for example, management experience, when it comes to the international business and leadership, but they still would like to, get the degree, degree in management, but they don't have previous experience or previous degree related to management, right? So if they have the work experience that they can prove, we will be glad that you consider the application as well.
Perfect. Yeah, because you only say like 6 months. I think it's manageable. Like maybe they can have some internships first or something like that.
That's correct. Yeah, that we can definitely take into consideration. Also, when it comes to the computer software engineering, we can also consider that if the student has really not 6 months but more than 6 months very good experience in the IT sector, that knows the basics, who knows the algorithms, and offering 2 types of the scholarship. Unfortunately, I didn't mention that on the slide, but we are offering a classical SRH scholarship program. This is where with the university, allocates a particular budget for really good students that can get the up to 50% scholarship on the first academic year. Of course, the student has to have good academic performance, very motivated, to study with us, especially like at SRH, and has very good English language skills as well, and can also contribute to the to the university. After, students can apply for the German scholarship. I didn't mention that, but I can tell about that more. It's a German scholarship. It's called German scholarship. This is partially sponsored by the government and partially by the university as well. Students can get the students can apply for it during their 2nd year or 3rd year at SRH. If they're bachelor, of course, it's 3rd year, but if they're master's, it's 2nd year, and they can get additional 3,600 euros as a scholarship on their 2nd year. We usually have 2 intakes. We have winter intake and summer intake. The winter intake starts 1st of October, so it's already over. Now we're doing, now we're accepting applications for the April intake. And of course, I mean, we would like to make sure that students apply in advance, also considering the application process, the assessment of the documents. They have to also consider the time for the visa application.